Jimmy Johnson.
40 drivers took the green flag at 2:15 Eastern Time today. There are 19 who remain on the lead lap. The American Ethanol green flag is in the air, and here comes Kyle Larson charging up the inside.
He storms to the bottom. He'll take the lead by the time they hit the 18-degree banking in turn one. The battle now will be for second. Kevin Harvick right down on the yellow line. Not going to be able to make a run at Chase Elliott. Elliott's the second. Harvick back to third. Then Ryan Blaney.
Got a feeling Chase Elliott isn't all that thrilled about giving up the race lead on the restart. He's tracked down Kyle Larson in turn three. Larson's red and white Chevrolet goes all the way to the bottom. Chase Elliott a half lane higher off turn four.
The battle is on as they pour off turn number 4, racing back to the start-finish line. Kyle Larson right behind him, Chase Elliott. They've opened up a little distance between themselves and Kevin Harvick.
Elliott is on the attack now as they hit turn number 1. Larson's going to ride midway up the banking. Now slide down into that low groove. Elliott with no choice but to follow. Harvick rides third. Blaney in fourth. Denny Hamlin in fifth as they bump and grind a bit coming off turn 2.
Yeah, Joey Logano goes all the way to the bottom of the racetrack, halfway down the backstretch. His Team Penske teammate Brad Keselowski will go by. Keselowski swoops down in front of the nose of Joey Logano. Behind him, Casey Kane's got trouble on the back half.
We talked about the fact that in 94 prior NASCAR Sprint Cup races here, only once has a driver scored his first career victory at this track. Right now, Dave, as far as the guys at the front of the field, I don't think they give a hoot about that history.
Well, 3 of the top 4 would fit into that category if they can pull it off, but we've got a long way to go yet. It's still Kyle Larson by 2 car lengths over Chase Elliott.
Then another 15 or so car lengths back to the third place running Kevin Harvick. He's got a 4 car length cushion over fourth place Ryan Blaney. Another 4 back to the fifth place car, Denny Hamlin.
72 laps to go as the field comes back off turn number 4 once again. At the front of the field, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. Just a ways back, Kevin Harvick. Then comes Ryan Blaney. Then comes Denny Hamlin. That's your top 5.
6th place right now. That belongs to Brad Keselowski. 7th to Joey Logano. 8th is Casey Kane. 9th spot, that's Ryan Newman. Jimmy Johnson no better than 10th at the moment, and he may lose that. Here's Matt Kenseth with a look to the inside on the backstretch.
Matt Kenseth has not been in the top 10 much at all afternoon, if any. Kenseth trying to sneak a peek into the back half right now as he goes to the works in the back bumper of Jimmy Johnson. Johnson slides up the racetrack, leaves the bottom lane open.
The last time we were here for the August race for the Pure Michigan 400, Matt Kenseth racked up a dominating victory. He has not spent a lot of time in the top 5 or even the top 10 today. Right now, Dave, he's trying to work his way back that direction.
Just on the outskirts right now, but Jimmy Johnson is not going to go quietly. Johnson continues to show the way. Kenseth again will take a peek to the inside off turn 2.
Further up, a challenge now for the number 5 position. Brad Keselowski. Strong move down to the bottom of Denny Hamlin. Advantage to Keselowski in turn 3. So Brad Keselowski beginning to come to life in the second half of the race.
All the way to the 5th spot, Alex Hayden. That is that's as high as Brad has been on the racetrack, other than while we were making green flag pit stops. Right now, Dave, he's trying to race his way into the top 4.
Well, he's got his way into the top 5 right now, but he's got a little ground to make up before he can reel in that quick lane tire and auto Ford of Ryan Blaney. Blaney about a second and change in front of Keselowski.
Further back, a good race still going on around the number 10 spot. Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth continue that fight for position side by side in turn 3. Matt Kenseth hugging that white line at the very bottom of the racetrack, trying to find room to race.
But at the front of the field, Kyle Larson shows the way. He has got to have a win if he wants to make his way into the playoffs.
Safety. If you know me, you know how seriously I take it. I live, eat, and breathe safety. In fact, safety is my middle name. I went to the DMV and changed it last week. First name Mr., middle name Safety, last name exclamation point. When it comes to safety, Grainger's got my back. They've got over 100,000 safety products. Grainger helps keep our facility safe and our people safer. Call clickgrainger.com/safety or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Napa Auto Parts presents NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Know-How with Chase Elliott and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Chase, it's time to take your social media game to the next level.
Like how?
For example, I just asked what your rookie nickname should be and got 400 responses.
Let me see that. Outer Space Chase? High Speed Chase? Sparky?
Isn't the internet a beautiful thing, Sparky?
Tune in next time for more Napa Know-How with Chase and Dale Jr.
Here at Michigan, Clint